Hello, Leo. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for a tarot and oracle card reading for all Leo. We are going to get started here with a couple of oracle cards just to get the underlying theme for your life, for your questions today. You have addictions and compassion. The situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. So I got a couple of flashes while we were talking about this in terms of addictive behaviors. I saw somebody like going through a drive-through. So even if it's overeating, going and eating junk food because it's a quick fix, and then you say, God, I hate myself when I do stuff like that. Being compassionate towards yourself. But I also saw somebody around you, if they're struggling with drugs or alcohol, that also being a feeling of just codependence, right? Codependent no more. Breaking free of that, but not beating yourself up about it. Okay, not beating yourself up like, why did I do that? Why did I participate in that? Why did I trust them? Because you're a kind, loving human being. Now, I do feel like the more overarching theme to this is a bit more on the mundane level with behaviors like we talked about. Compulsive eating, overspending, getting credit card bills that you go, whoa, that made my heart race. That sort of thing where you say, oh, who cares? I'll deal with it later. Okay, the time is now, I feel, and weeding through, sorting through, getting a handle on something. Now, this one, I feel like this little gal needs a hug. This is somebody who needs to be nurtured. Childhood wound retrieve. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. And even if, I'm going to stop a minute, even if your parents never told you no, and it wasn't abuse, but there was something about their parenting that you feel like really created some issues within how you live today, I get that too. Okay. Understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child. So, even using sacred divination, when you come in here, when you pop onto a reading, set your intentions before you click onto it. Ask the universe, show me what I need to see, or even more direct questions. How will this go if I take this job? Or how will this go if I enter this relationship or I respond to this person's contact? Okay. It's powerful, though. I already feel the energy. General reading today, followed up by the angel answers. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups, the Magician, this is powerful, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles. If you're asking a yes/no question, like how will this turn out, that's not really yes or no, I'm sorry. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords, I feel like they're giving you a yes. Okay, if that's the type of question, but isn't this beautiful? I mean, I'm liking this. You have things moving forward, so heal, my friends, and allow your life to take off, because here you go. You have this energetic shift that is going to make things happen and happen quickly. But you feel empowered in this energy. You don't feel out of control. In fact, you feel completely in control. The choices coming in, you're the one that has the say. You're the one that has the power. If you try to move on from something, I feel like they'll try to keep you. And not in a creepy way. If it's a job, they may say, how much money do you need? Or if it's a business that you've been a client of or a customer of, they may say, how can we keep your business? I feel like they don't want to see you go, is how I get this. So we have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. We've got quite a bit of water here, earth and air as well. With this Ace of Cups, so you're entering a new cycle. It's an initiation. You are going to be feeling like your heart is about to burst. If you've been really struggling with this idea of healing, I feel like you're not only healing, but you're moving on without the heaviness of unhealed wounds. There's nothing worse than living in old wounds. You're ready to be done with it. And so if it's a love story you're asking about, you sure do have a romantic one coming in. I feel like you're going to have to let your guard down, though, if you feel like you've been a bit protective of your heart, especially if you did have somebody who was an addict, because you know they'll steal from you. They'll drain your bank account dry if you don't keep an eye on them. And then they'll apologize and say, I'm really sorry, but it's like, give me the money back. I don't care about sorry. So I feel like you're done dealing with that. If you've had to put up with that, you have somebody here that is really together. You have it too in the cards that you've learned a lesson, and it feels like it's been challenging. So the Magician comes in to remind you that you can make your own life right with the gifts that you have inside of you. You're in a very empowered state in this energy, so it will feel like it's win after win after win. You have perfect timing, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, where you'll find that things seem to happen. You go to a restaurant and there's a 45-minute wait, and they say, but you know what? We have a table opening and it can only accommodate your size of party. Right this way. Where you seem to just go to the head of the line, where they seem to want to help you. It's this. And you may find too that people are singing your praises, where they're bending over backwards to tell you how much they love what you do. They give you, it'll be flattery, 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 but I do feel like they mean it. And so this is the energy of know thyself. So if you've had some chinks in the armor, you know, the things in life that come in, they start to dent you up. This is where you have those dents pulled out and you're feeling right as rain. I feel like with this, anything entrepreneurial is great to start in this energy. Any new beginnings, you'll take off like a rocket ship, especially with the wheel. The wheel always turns in your favor. This is never the wheel of misfortune. It's always a very high vibrational turn of events. It's also where answers come in, and I feel like that's where the healing goes in, because as human beings, we have this endless, ceaseless need to know why things happen, and we can have a very difficult time moving forward when we don't fully know why. And so here's where the whys get answered. It's also too, though, if you have somebody that you wonder if they have a crush on you, or you wonder if they may have feelings for you, they're coming forward in this. And you might find that you blush and get kind of embarrassed and giddy and like, oh God, I wasn't on my A game. Like you weren't prepared, even though you think, oh, I should have been. I already suspected it. I do feel like there's something about them. It's the magic of love, the chemistry that comes forward. So the Two of Pentacles, you're going to have choices. Should I stay or should I go? The good news is you have all the power. So it's up to you. What do you want to do? With this Two of Pentacles too, you may have somebody who comes in and apologizes. I feel like that's a current theme, or it's an ongoing theme in this reading. And it's up to you where you want them to take up space in your life, if you want them to at all. I mean, you have that choice. It is a bit of an emotional energy. It's balancing emotions. And so you may find there's something about you that kind of gets tugged and pulled a little bit backwards where you contemplate it. But I just don't see you going back into the past. I feel like it's a thing of the past, literally. So the Page of Wands, get ready to be living your best life. Get ready to have an energy that is electrifying around you. If you do make any changes, if you have any new people in terms of work, if you move out on your own, or if you change jobs, you're going to be in this kind of energy where you laugh, where you have fun, where you're very productive. And even though you're having fun, you're still feeling like you're getting the job done with this energy. This is a card of a go-getter. So it's like you may even be amazed at your energy, where you'll say, I can't believe all that I can accomplish. Who is this? Do they have something in the coffee here? Now, if it's a love relationship, you have somebody who's going to be very playful and fun. They keep it light, but they know when to be serious and romantic. They offer the best of all worlds. I feel like they are a perfect fit. If you're already with them, it is a partner for what feels like for life. If you're already with them, it's a perfect companion. So the Queen of Swords comes in to bring clarity, communication, and it's a symbol that you've had a difficult lesson. I mean, she's the widow of the tarot. And so it's also, too, ending something that you may be uncertain about, but you know in your deepest of Hearts that it is the right thing to do, because with the Knight of Cups, you're moving forward, and this feels good. It feels moving towards your dreams, moving towards your goals, not wanting to slow down. And you have it again here with the Six of Swords. This can also be a card of travel, and with the World, it will be, for some of you, very spontaneous travel plans. So get ready for those. You might want to, just sort of stay ready for travel. It's almost like it invites it in, doesn't it? Where you say, I'm ready at the drop of a hat. Just invite me. So let's see what else. I'm liking this energy for you. I wish I had more Leos in my day-to-day life. That would be fun. Look for a sign. Those signs and synchronicities are the universe and your higher self talking to you, guiding you. It's up to you, they say. You've got, if you believe, and we know about that, ask, believe, receive. They say a year from now, but don't panic. It doesn't mean that nothing will happen. It means in a year from now, you come back and tell me, you're going to say you will be blown away by the changes because you've got a big, fat yes. Good things are on the way for you, Leo. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.